So a lot has happened in the past month or so. Kendrick Lamar got this whole ruckus started whenever he dropped a verse on Like That, Future and Metro Boomin's song that had the hip hop world talking. And of course, people was like, who's gonna be the first to respond? What is Drake and J. Cole gonna do? And this of course put pressure on J. Cole to come out with a diss track that he featured on his Might Delete Later EP called the 7-Minute Drill. And of course, personally, my humble opinion, I think that 7-Minute Drill overall, it was kind of a weak song. You could kind of tell that J. Cole, like, he wasn't really involved in it. He was doing it just based out of necessity, that he had to do it, that he had, his ego got checked, and he had a lot of peer pressure coming from a lot of his friends and colleagues. After that, J. Cole, he decided to apologize, which in essence, a lot of people in the hip hop community, they didn't really agree with.
Excuses, everything is intact that should have engaged contact. I really want to get next to him and sit down and really ask him genuinely, what happened? Where we went wrong?
Which many people suspected that that's who he is or who he was, which is why we thought he should stop barking up certain fucking trees because they may fall. And then when they fall, you get up there and do this at your festival with your fans and your people.
Cole for years been saying he the best, and then when it's time for competition, he backing out. He say he Muhammad Ali. Who Muhammad Ali backing down from and apologizing?
So I'm gonna fast forward to that statement. Cole knew he was not built for this stage.
That one move. Now I gotta think of the position that you put everybody in.
The dude from bro, it's over for J. Cole. He can't sit at that table no more. Fuck letting Nas down.
Whole Red Storm.
You let everybody that ever supported you, that ever championed you, that ever bought a ticket to your shows, you let all of them down last night.
It was that time now. Be humble, bitch. Sit down. Boy, that was great.
Myself included, I also had some opinions on the matter. And the thing that kind of disappoints me, even more than the apology, I know he had some stuff going on with his spirit, but do not proclaim that if anybody step to me, they gonna get annihilated because I'm the best, I'm at the top. You cannot say that. And then whenever a guy that's been known to being at the top of the game say, hey, what's happening? Spit a couple of bars your way. Now you trying to drop a diss track and backpedal. You can't do that, J. Cole. But looking back at how this whole beef unfolded between Kendrick Lamar and Drake, I think it's safe to say that I probably was wrong. I didn't really think that certain events that took place would happen. I didn't know that Kendrick Lamar would go to the depths that he went to in order to come out victorious. I'm actually have to do some more digging and actually put on the screen the dialogue that took place, but allegedly Schoolboy Q actually gave J. Cole heads up like, hey, you may want to go ahead and fix the situation and bow out of this whole dispute between you and Kendrick. And with J. Cole, I mean, like I said, I've had my opinions about the whole matter. I thought it was a weak move for him to do what he did, actually, taking himself out of the running, removing himself from the beef, removing 7-Minute Drill. In my opinion, the song was, like I said, it was kind of like playful banter, sparring per se, but was it the right move to make? I think so. Because Kendrick Lamar, like I said, man, he's built differently. I didn't think he'll probably take J. Cole that serious. He probably would throw a couple bars his way. I think his beef always kind of been with Drake, and it's been going on ever since Control. In order for this to actually materialize between those two, this was just 12 years in the making of just subliminal disses, jabs here and there in certain tracks, and everything kind of finally boiled out to a head. And with J. Cole, I think he was kind of just stuck in limbo because all rappers got love for J. Cole. Everybody in hip hop, the reason why J. Cole was probably amongst the top 3 is because, one, he's gifted. His pen is unique. He produces a lot of his own music. He just got an ear for music, but he's a likable person. He's genuine, just a good dude. He rides rides around on a bike because he's trying to save the environment. I mean, I don't know. He's just a good guy. So, that's not his character in order to actually play inside the beef. So was it a right move looking back at it with how everything happened? I think Kendrick Lamar, I don't necessarily think his ego got damaged, but Drake's ego and whole image, even if he did all of those things, now people are looking at you like, hey, you are a pedo. You are a fan. You are, OV Ho, they're saying. Like, you got a whole anthem, and, Kendrick Lamar, he just, with Not Like Us, like that song, man, like Joe Budden said, I'm gonna go ahead and roll that clip, but
you better thank your fucking heavens up above that it is not HBCU season.
Oh, yeah.
You better thank God
100%.
that them
No, it's coming. No, it's still happening. Yeah, it's still happening.
Oh my God. Yo, that nigga. The tuba.
Man, he better thank God like this was not like HBCU band season. Like, this is not football season going on, because that song would have been played over hundreds of colleges around the country. The anthem, you look at people in the club, they're playing that song. You got celebrities dancing, crip walking, the whole nine. Los Angeles is unified. Crips and Bloods, they like, hey man, we getting down with Not Like Us. So that could have easily been J. Cole. I don't think J. Cole would have, dragged it on like Drake did, because Drake's ego is enormous, honestly. Drake wasn't backing down, but that kind of led to the point to where I think the beef is officially over. And I may go ahead and actually do a video on that myself, but as far as J. Cole, looking back in retrospect, and I think I mentioned this in a video that I did, a reaction video, I gotta personally apologize for J. Cole, because one, I did not factor in how he was feeling, and that he was actually calculated, and that he actually took heed to advice that was given to him that, hey, I know you're a good dude. Kendrick still got love for you. You may want to go ahead and correct this before it gets ugly. And boy, did it get ugly. Do I think J. Cole would have been able to withstand that? Probably not. He probably would have dropped a couple, maybe one more track. Kendrick came out with some fire, and he probably would have said, hey man, Kendrick, let's go with a truce here. You know what I'm saying? Just because that's just not J. Cole's character. And honestly, man, like it's okay to be like that. It's okay to be in tune with your spirit and to move off of, how you feel inside, because hey, if you losing sleep over it, it is what it is. 3 weeks ago, I didn't feel that way. 3 weeks ago, I thought it was a soft move. I didn't really have respect for it. But of course, for me, man, I've been a J. Cole fan, man, since 2010, maybe earlier, 2009. I've been rocking with J. Cole for, man, over 15 years now, man, with his music. I've always been a fan. And honestly, man, looking back at how the whole beef unfolded, I could say that it was the right decision to make. And for that, I apologize. I'm still a fan. What prompted me to actually do this video, I was actually listening to Hunting Wabbits. I was like, you know what? I could enjoy his music again. Just, looking at how the whole beef unfolded between Kendrick Lamar and Drake. I actually got to a point again to where I could actually enjoy J. Cole's music again, because he did the right thing. Drake, his career will probably never be the same again, in my humble opinion. He makes good music, but whenever it comes to this hip hop thing, man, it's a lot of stuff that you can't come back from. Anyway, appreciate you watching this video. I got plenty more videos to come. I actually plan on doing a tier list on all of those songs that were dropped in the beef, starting with Like That and ending with The Heart Part 6. So anyway, be on the lookout for that. I got that coming soon. But anyway, check out one of these other videos. Thank y'all for 200 subs. Keep on subbing, keep on liking, and we got plenty more good stuff to come. So anyway, love you. Peace.